line. Oh shit!
Right.
Oh fuck! The government's got us. They're recording.
Hey,
What the
sorry.
fuck?
Hey,
What was that?
what?
I just heard like a weird voice on the Zoom.
Oh, it said recording in progress.
Who hit that?
I didn't hit that. Oh, it is recording. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on.
I was gonna say,
This
No,
isn't.
I hit it. I hit the record.
Okay, dude, you gotta stop. Okay.
He's touching the screen like a dork trying to figure it out.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I got you. I pranked you. Oh, there she goes. She's lighting up. You know, I don't usually reveal the guests before I start, but you guys will pop kind of like a trailer, you know.
Okay. I don't even know what your podcast is about. I don't think.
Mostly serious topics like AIDS,
Great.
famine, homelessness.
Yeah.
I could talk about all of that, for hours.
There's no humor. I prefer not to do a humorous podcast. There's a lot of them. So I try to be serious. I try to cry by the end of the podcast.
Oh, nice.
Are you trying to put the microphone up your butt? What are you doing?
No,
It's his shoulder.
I was just gonna say, is cool if we like officially start in like 7 minutes because we were cooking a lasagna and it's done in 7 minutes. And I gotta take it out the oven.
I mean, I am recording, but
Oh, okay.
You literally heard him press the recording.
Okay, but that doesn't mean it's start. Okay, hold on. All right, I'll be right there. I'll be right there.
Me my damn lasagna. I'm like a Garfield girl. I'm really into Garfield, so I love lasagna and I hate Mondays.
I didn't know to say that. That caught me off guard.
Because it is Monday.
I haven't thought about Garfield since probably '99.
If you think, go back to some old Garfield comic strips, look him up. Very depressed. He's like more depressed than Eeyore.
And he takes it out on other people.
Yeah.
You know, he does. That makes sense because he does pranks and like he messes with the dog and this doesn't listen to the owner. I think he's a teenager though too. But like he does that to excite himself. He's so bored in life. He's like, let's cause trouble.
Because I was thinking he was more like in his 40s. Like Garfield's a 45-year-old man who's just like, I hate Mondays and I just want my lasagna,
Oh, you know what? You could do a movie where an actual human plays Garfield. It's based on Garfield.
No.
But you got like a fat chubby guy. Hey, you got like a fat chubby guy. Look at that plays Garfield, and he's like, you know what I mean? I already do that. People already say stop joking around. But
if we took it a step further? You're the guy playing Garfield, right? But the movie is Garfield transforms into his human self, and you're still shitting in the litter box. It's you shitting in a litter box. Alex Woody shits in a litter box.
I've done that before.
You're gonna do it again for a movie.
I did that one time drunk, and then I forgot that it wasn't my day to do the litter box in the morning.
Oof.
So the wife did the litter box while I was passed out in bed, and then that wasn't good. You could tell
you guys have days that you do it.
You could tell.
Nate just does the litter box all the time.
Yeah, that's
we take turns because usually it's whoever leaves the house first. Doesn't have to do it. Obviously.
Doesn't have to? Oh, so you just gotta wake up early and
Right. Well, I've done that before too. Oh yeah, you're going to work early today. I'm like, yeah, gotta get. And then I just drive around the neighborhood for an hour, just. Oh shit! Oh shit! Is that the doors on? Riders on the storm.
Yes.
Did you take the lasagna out? Because I do still need to do the intro to the podcast to make it official. It's not a podcast without an intro. You know what I mean, guy?
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll do that right now.
I
thought I was just gonna leave as needed, but okay, I'll do that right now.
Can you grab me another beer while you're at it, Dave?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, Nate does everything for me.
I feel like Nate has dementia. I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know what's going on either. I like it. This is fun.
So is he an at-home husband or boyfriend?
No, he works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he works.
Wait, can I guess his job?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, is his job forgetting that there's a lasagna in the oven?
I mean, that's not his main job, but it's probably part of it.
No, he's a
He's
multitasker. He's a
he's mad because
multitasker.
we're talking about him and he's not here. What else do you want to know? Or what else can you
I want
ask
to
me
know.
that makes it seem like I'm divulging really weird information? But
I
it's
want to
nothing
know
important.
why you have a doll of my dad behind you. That looks
It's,
exactly like my dad. That's my
it's
dad, right?
the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh,
His little
right.
lapels are up, and you can
I
turn
think
his
I
head
watched that.
around.
I think I watched that movie as a kid, and that was what started my darkness. That was a dark movie.
Yeah, that movie was one of my faves. But we also have this Karl Marx doll, but his pants keep falling down.
Wait, can I ask a quick question? Oh
Yeah,
my god. How do I get a macaroni and cheese T-shirt?
I got this shit at Target, bruh.
Oh, okay.
Target.
I thought maybe you collected enough macaroni and cheese boxes
I wish.
and cut that little thing out and then send it in. Remember, you used to have to do that.
Yeah.
They
Cereal
didn't have
box
mac and
tops, yeah.
cheese shirts at Target. You have to eat a bunch of macaroni and cheese, gain 20 pounds, collect those little coupons, mail it in, hope they get your size right,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Never
see it
do.
in a year.
Yeah. On the back of this T-shirt, it has the instructions on how to make mac and cheese. So it's fucking sick. Target did a really good job on this design. And
Hey, Nate, can he hear me or not?
no, he doesn't have his headphones in right now.
Wait,
There we go.
Okay.
you purposely put that gigantic jar of Bud in front of the computer.
No, you
I
know,
mean,
people
look at what I'm working with.
people
Jesus,
say that,
this
and
is
it's not a
disgusting.
flex. I
You know
swear.
what I
I'm
mean?
just,
I want the
trying to
real
smoke
stuff.
weed.
This is gross. I try to be a kid and be hip. And, hey, look at me,
Juul?
I vape. And this is nothing compared to that. You can't beat the flower.
No, you can't.
What did I think Warhol saw it, and he said that it was a braggadocious
Yeah.
display of weed. Yes.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. I
that word.
mean,
Yeah.
same thought, but just I didn't have such an intelligent and deepful thought word there. But
Use a word such as braggadocious.
yeah, I don't do shows with my shirt off and jump on a table, but maybe I might.
Maybe you should. I was gonna say maybe you should
I
start.
should.
Maybe
Oh,
we all should.
Bert Kreischer Jr.
No,
You know.
I shouldn't.
All right,
I
so
feel
let
like
me
we could.
intro the podcast just to make it official because
Okay.
the producer will kill me if it's not like Okay, trying to be like Joe Rogan. You know what I mean, guy? Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Oh, it's episode 227 of the Midnight in the Bay podcast, and a 42-year-old made this song. A 42-year-old made this beat. Oh, you gotta wait for it to kick it in. Oh my god. Wait for it. Take a hit of something. Eat a bowl of macaroni and cheese. Hang on. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. You know, you listen to one of these songs while you're driving your piece of shit car, and you forget you have a piece of shit car. You think you're in a convertible, your skin color's a little darker, right? Oh, there she goes. She already left the podcast. Anyways, it's your favorite host, you're forgettable, you're lovable, Alex Woody. I'm here with some guests. I gotta wait for the other one to come back. I was gonna intro them. But, yeah, she coming back. She wanted to try the lasagna thing. Hang on. Okay. I got both of the guests sitting. She's getting her headphones on. She's looking at them. Okay, we've got both our guests. We'll turn down the dope beat a 42-year-old made. Shout out to White Wolf. He lives in downtown Walnut Creek. He's got a dope pool, and he just sent me a text the other day. He said it's mushroom season. I said, guy, I don't like mushrooms, and he's like, not those kind of mushrooms, dork. And I was like, okay, I got you. You're talking about psychedelic. I got you. I'm a little slow. I'm a dad guy. But I'm happy to be here with some guests. I have a couple on. I know it's getting weird and we're getting freaky here, but I got Nate and I got Sarah.
Yeah.
Two comedians I've
Yeah.
done shows with recently. They got a podcast called Trashy Podcast.
It's not called
And
that.
Huh?
It's not called that. You always say that. It's the trash podcast.
Oh, the trash podcast.
Yeah.
The Trashy Podcast. I'm just like, I hate that fucking podcast. No. No, very fun. You guys talk about current events, pretty much whatever, right?
Yeah, we like to pick a reality show or a TV show or a shitty movie to do like a deeper dive on. But we do like trashy news segments. Sometimes
Oh,
we'll do like a trash trivia.
okay.
Like so, and we just shoot the shit. I talk about Kid Rock a lot
I
more
love
than
Kid
I
Rock.
should.
I love
You
Kid Rock.
should. You look like you should, and everyone should. I mean,
that mean?
he's a white dude, and white dudes love
I'm
Kid
a
Rock.
white dude with a beard with a fishing hat. If I don't like
Yeah.
Kid Rock, I
Okay.
should jump in a river and drown myself. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a really fun podcast. Sometimes we switch it up, and we'll do different things. Sometimes we'll do a live stream here and there. So
Is there
Just
any
once.
is there any nudity?
it's a
Sarah,
podcast. So
Sarah did-
yes.
Because you guys don't do video.
No,
No.
We're always
Because,
naked.
Hey, you know
Like, you're
why?
lucky.
Don't tell Nate, but I've wanted to see him naked for a while. Don't tell Nate that.
No, the reason we don't do video actually is because YouTube banned me because my dick's too big, and I always do it nude.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like Jason Derulo, where even
Yeah.
if his dick isn't outside of his clothes, it's like the outline is so aggressively obvious
Yeah.
that they just boot him. They're like, this isn't appropriate, and we're demonetizing you, and you can't go on YouTube.
So the same thing happened to me, but they said my dick was too small. It was making people
yeah.
cry.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be considered like a medical video? Like,
Well,
why
no,
are micro penises considered like that's a medical thing? But like, if you had a huge schlong, nobody would be like, that's a medical,
That's medical
marvel.
too,
You know,
man.
like
It's a medical miracle.
it's a medical
Well,
miracle.
Well, I never said micro, but
I inferred. Excuse me. Pardon.
no, but everyone knows a white guy doesn't have a bigger than 6 inch. You know what I mean? If a white guy says it's bigger than 6 inch, he's lying. You know what I mean? Or he's got a little something else mixed in him, and he needs to eat 23andMe and see if he can maybe collect a check from the state. My friend did that. He found out he was Native American, and he automatically started collecting money. I swear to God. He lives in Portland. He
now-
protests.
Now the government can use his DNA to test against anybody's DNA to find serial killers. So,
Right.
Mhm.
Well, this
which I
guy,
guess is actually really cool.
this guy actually used his Native American money to protest the Black Lives Matter and all that. So I mean,
Oh,
he's
nice.
using the money for good things. You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought you meant. Oh, yep. I'm confused.
I'm talking about my friend in Portland who did the 23andMe, found out he was Native American, and
Okay.
immediately went on government.com, or I think it's government.gov, and and started collecting money. And I do the same freaking thing. Everything's expensive right now, but they're not
Yeah.
handing money out to white guys. You know?
But was he protesting Black Lives Matter, or was he
You know,
protesting
he's one of
for
those-
Black Lives Matter?
I hate
Like
to
that's
say
where
it.
you got me confused.
Well, I hate this. No. He was supporting it when
Okay.
everyone else was doing it during the pandemic. That's
Got
why.
it.
When
Got
everyone else
it.
was doing
He was a bandwagoner.
He's not. Hey,
protester.
he's not here. He can't slap me. But I think he just. I really think he just did it because everyone else is doing it, kind of thing. You know. And he's single. You know what I mean? You're gonna meet a girl out there,
Oh.
probably down.
I went to recently 23 inches in me, and yeah, I qualify.
Okay. That's a medical marvel.
Yeah.
That's Vern Troyer size right there.
Hey, that's really weird because I went to 5.5 in May, and
Okay.
they said I barely qualified.
Did you say in me? 5.5 in me.
We
Oof.
slur a little bit. We slur a little bit after a beer and a half. We're dads. You know what I mean? I remember I used to be able to pound them. I could drink a 30-pack and drive. And now, if I had a 30-pack, I'd keel over.
They make 30 packs?
Yeah, of like Natty Ice or BL, man.
Coors
Oh.
Light. Come on, the bullet.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, when I was in high school, we used to always get Natty Light
Well,
because
and then
you have to like scrounge your money and then get someone
right,
older to buy it for you. So you had to get the 30 pack of Natty Light because it was the cheapest beer.
it was like 10.99 or something. We
Yeah,
used
crazy.
to, if we got a little extra money because we're alcoholics back in the day. I mean, yeah, back in the day, not now.
Sure, not anymore. Not us.
You get the Natty Ice, which was like 8%.
Yup. Natty Ice.
Yeah, see, I've heard
You
of
wanted
Natty
to get
Ice.
real weird. Hey Nate, can you scoot in a little bit? We could see half your face, and I don't want people
Oh,
to
is
think
this
you
a
have a
video
medical
thing?
condition.
Oh, I didn't know it was
Oh, we
video.
do video. Oh yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
But
Okay.
well, to make you feel better, our audio gets the most audience listeners. They saw the first video. They're
Nice.
like, okay, audio only, So, but last week I opened up the show with taking off like 20 different hats. So that's kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Like
During
you
the
had
video.
physically 20 hats on, or you were like
I
metaphorically
physically,
wearing 20 different hats?
no, I physically had 20 different hats,
Oh,
and I was
Was one a
like,
yarmulke?
no,
Should have been.
I tried to go Jewish, and they wouldn't accept me in the community because I'm natural. You know what I mean? Natural cut.
Oh, and you didn't want to
Yeah.
get the snips.
Well, I don't want to get it as an adult, and my mom chose for me. You know what I mean? I didn't get to
Yes,
pick. I would have
yes.
had it chopped off, right? I'm about being clean. I take a couple of showers a day, and you know. So, but she was a hippie and she didn't want to get cut. And then I had my son. He's 9 now, but when we had my son, they asked like, "Hey, you want to get him circumcised?" And it's like $400.
Yeah.
And
oh wow.
we were poor
Yeah.
then. We're still poor, and at least we're not on EBT anymore. And I didn't do it. So now both my son are run dirty. But you always gotta throw a joke in there. I'm an asshole, but it's true though. It's expensive. It should be free.
Yeah,
Yes.
my cousin, her kid, when he was born, I don't really know what happened, but there was some big controversy about his circumcision. Like, I think they like fucked it up a little bit or something. Like, I don't know, because I was like 16 and I was just so horrified at the fact that like they said 9 centimeters, and I was like thinking about how big that was. I was like, her pussy is stretching that much. I'm gonna throw up. So I was more focused on that. And then when she popped the kid out, like I'm pretty we don't talk to these people anymore. So like he probably doesn't even know who I am. So I can say whatever the fuck I want about his fucked up dick. But like they fucked it up apparently. And she was gonna like sue the hospital.
Yeah.
So I wonder what his dick looks like now. I don't like not,
Yeah, call
It's a
in.
fucked up story, right?
Email me midnightinthebay.podcast@gmail.com if your circumcision went wrong.
Tell
This
us
might be
about
the
it.
first thing. Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
The nurse was probably drunk. It's always a nurse that does it. They don't let the dad do it because dads are always hysterical. Like, oh my god, this is the greatest day of my life. You're not gonna
What?
cut straight. You're not gonna cut straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the nurse does it, but yeah, oof. He might be hip though now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
who
It might
knows?
be. You never know. Like, hey, the girls could be spreading the word. Like, hey, this is interesting. The thing that I don't like about that story, and it's but very relatable, is the parents talking and giving up too much information. My mom
Yeah.
would always do that too. Like our families are gossipers too, and the fact that they're like, yeah, did you hear about like bad cut, like 9 centimeters off? Like that's
Ugh.
too much information.
Yeah.
A 16-year-old girl shouldn't be hearing that, but you're doing your homework and your mom was on the landline.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah, no,
and
my mom was on the
heard it.
phone and she's like, they did what?
Right,
Wait, during the circumcision? What's
right.
happening? And then I'm just like,
Yeah.
did they chop his dick off? Like I didn't know what was
Right.
happening at first at all. And I thought his whole dick was chopped. I was like,
Right.
damn. My
That's
new
terrifying.
cousin's a eunuch, it's terrifying.
Right. They just chopped it in half so it just sprays uncontrollably,
Oh God.
Man.
Oh
I've
fuck.
already been just blocking out this whole conversation. And then you said
Nate's like,
But
this is
that's not as funny as I had this friend in high school and his mom got hella drunk at one of her like parties and he told
Yeah.
us this story about how like she got so drunk and she was just Oh no, I was at the party. That's why, because it was so embarrassing. She was just like, "Yeah, Colin got sand in his penis when he was a baby," and like was just so drunk yelling this story at a party that he had a couple friends at, and we're all just like, "Colin, you got sand in your penis as a baby? Like what the fuck?" He's like, "Oh my god, shut the fuck up, mom!" And then like his dad was just like, "All right, I think it's time to get some water," and like dude, it was wild. Like he was just so upset by it. But kids,
Yeah.
sand in the penis, you would never
Um,
think, you know?
no, it's not kids. It's parents talk
It's
too much. That's
yeah.
disgusting. I would never say that about my son.
Who would even like why
Public.
is that a party story for
And you know
her?
what? It's giving me post-traumatic stress because I'm thinking about my mom. I
Okay.
went to my son's baseball game and she was embarrassing me. I'm a grown up and she's still embarrassing me. You know what I mean? You know, I used to invite girls over and my mom would open up the conversation. He was a big boy, 3 weeks late. Really ripped me.
Oh,
39 stitches.
ooh.
And I'm trying to caress Lindsay over here to, see
Yeah.
if, she wants to go down south and I ain't talking about Australia. And it just breaks the vibe. You know what I mean? She's bringing in little bagel bites and stuff. I think my mom just liked the cock block. I think that's what
Mm.
it was. You know what
I
I
mean, it
mean?
could have been an opening for her to just be like, hopefully he rips me too,
No, because you know
Yikes.
what? The only time I hooked up with chicks back in the day is when my mom wasn't home. I would try when she was home.
It's the best time.
She would interrupt. She would talk really loud on the phone. Hey, did you hear Lindsay's son got sand in his penis? You know what I
Yep.
mean? She would talk. Yeah, my mom was a gossiper. Your parents weren't gossipers?
My mom loves a chat. But the gossip wasn't anything like like she didn't embarrass me really.
Yeah.
She's pretty
Nate?
she had good boundaries.
Nate?
My mom doesn't talk. She uses her hands.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. No, she's
Oh, I was
gossip.
awkward. I was like, was she in a movie that won an Academy Award?
I was waiting for some dramatic music to play, but it didn't happen.
It's like a violin. One
I
violin.
should have. It got real awkward. I was like, damn it, I am a straight white guy that says the wrong things.
I'm just kidding. I didn't have a mom. No, I'm just no.
Oh my
I
God.
did.
I'm
What?
crying,
She's
Nate.
fu-
I'm
she's no.
crying.
I don't know. I wasn't really in my mom's business enough to know she was a gossiper.
I like
and I was
that.
like, she's a
No, I like
girl,
that. I like that.
So yeah.
I wasn't in my mom's business too, but I'd be playing video games and she would come out on the phone like it was a Shakespeare play. So, what happened to the neighbor's husband? Was he caught cheating? I'm like, oh my God,
Yes.
horrible. But I like to gossip now too,
Yeah. What do you gossip about?
Well,
Just
I'm kind of
everything,
sick. I'm kind of sick of talking about the Will Smith, Chris Rock thing, because
Yeah.
that
We don't
was
need to talk about Will Smith's insecurities in his marriage with his wife. Not on this podcast. Hot take.
yeah, that was it. That summed it up right there. I really did. It's really. But one thing is I'm kind of jealous of Chris Rock because I want something crazy to happen to me where my ticket sales go up. You know what I mean? I want to get followed. He's selling out right now.
Dude,
He's
you
got
know
a
who?
show in Boston. He's
Yeah.
selling out. I mean, this is great for him. Really, it really is.
I would
great.
imagine that Pete Davidson is also like they are the two best
Yeah.
comics right now, probably like
Yeah.
in terms of sales, like Pete Davidson and Chris Rock.
And I would say definitely Chris Rock's a better writer. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Pete Davidson just goes out there and draws with his penis.
Ooh.
Does he do that?
I watched his last special. He had like an art board and he had watercolors and he literally just whipped it out and started painting and talking like Bob
What?
Ross. Yeah,
I'm actually kind of into that. That's
Yeah.
kind of next level,
right. And his circumcision was great. Very nice.
I bet.
Nice.
That's your
Very,
review. Nice.
Top notch New York circumcision, baby. Staten Island.
Yeah, right. Hey, go whatever. I had a friend actually text me. He's like, "I will slap you for free."
That's
So I might
amazing.
take him up
Good
on
friend.
that. I've been trying to find I've been trying to sell tickets at some of my venues, and also I've been trying to find a new venue. And if I could be a guy like comedian gets hit by a car by angry fan and gets up and does sets, and now they give me a special because I'm brave,
Yes.
and my mom's tearing up at the show. I mean, I could really sell this.
They even play that song where it's like, I wanna see you be brave. And like,
I
it's
want
like
to.
you have like a little montage moment.
Well, I would rather come up to like in the arms of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This makes me think of dogs, sad dogs.
Sad dogs with fleas. in
Oh,
their
I would have
balls.
them all up on the stage with me. I would have dogs with rabies. Just
Yeah.
shit. I have a parrot on my fucking shoulder. You want to be memorable, and my comedy is not memorable, and so like I've been trying to think outside the box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if someone was like, "Who's your favorite tonight?" They'd be like, "I don't know, the dude with the parrot, maybe."
Yeah.
It's like that's all they remember.
You with two fucking dogs with rabies on leashes, hold them out. Like, yeah,
The
that guy was
comedian
pretty
who did his
memorable.
jokes with two rabid dogs, that's the guy.
Yeah.
And a parrot.
No one
And a
remembers the
parrot.
chubby guy that talks about pooping in a parking lot. You know what I mean? No one
I mean,
I want to know more about this.
So, remember the show I did with you guys?
yeah.
I
Oh,
do
I
a
remember.
story
no,
about
yeah.
pooping on a parking lot, but every time I
Mhm.
do it, especially if I do it in like San Francisco or something, I look at the other comedians and they're looking at me like this guy sucks. This guy's horrible.
I'm sorry, but
Talking
poop is
about
always
poop.
funny. Farts are always
I
funny. And
know.
San Francisco, they think they're so highbrow, but really they just have mullets. It's it's like what?
They just have tech jobs.
Yeah, don't break my achy breaky heart with your hipster bullshit.
Well, I want to do comedy the way I do it with my friends. You know what I mean? And it's stupid. And I make fart parody songs all the
Yeah.
time at home. My wife
Dude, the
hates them. I
reason
love them.
at the last show that I told my story about when I had to shit on the side of a freeway was because of your poop story. And like I've never ever 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 told that story in front of a public crowd ever. The only people who know that are people really close to me.
Oh
And so
my
the
God.
fact that like, you know what, I was like, he told his pooping in a parking lot. I'm gonna tell my poop story and we're gonna see where this goes.
So this melts my heart because I got into comedy to inspire other people to talk about their disgusting incidences on the road. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, dude, if it's funny to you, fucking do it. I mean, we're not getting
Yeah.
paid. We're not getting paid a lot to
No.
do this. There's no fame at all. So
Yeah.
why not have fun? You know what I mean?
But it's relatable because everybody has a poop story. I think.
Everybody has a poop,
Everyone.
whether they want to admit to it or not, whether they want to admit it to themselves.
Right.
They do.
You guys meet a lot of haters that aren't not that aren't comedians. Like I meet like other people and they give me like a hard time about the comedy. Like you suck. I'll tell them a joke and they're like, "Oh my God, you really need to work on it." And I feel like, are they jealous that they're stuck at home, like not doing something? You know what I mean? I think about
Well,
that. I mean,
I
that's how
think
talk
a lot of people I meet who fucking do shit like that, like
Yeah.
they don't understand about the performance aspect of it either, and like the feeding off the crap. They don't understand shit. They're just
Dude.
driving their Uber. Like I can tell fucking jokes, and
I
you're
was-
just like, do it in front of like 60 people. Tell me how that feels to tell a knock knock joke, you fuck. You
Well,
know?
that's what got us into comedy is we thought we could do it. You know what I mean? And then we get in it, and now we're stuck in it because we want to get good at it. And I think you're right. People don't understand that. I didn't understand it until I got into it. I think maybe everyone should try comedy. They would
Yeah.
fucking understand it. I think if Will Smith had ever done comedy, he would understand the Chris Rock joke.
That's how I feel. Because I get a lot of hate from the community because I did a lot of improv. I was like on an improv team, and I did a lot of improv before I did stand up, and that was just like my way to have fun, blow off steam, do whatever. And a lot of people like look down on improv because we performed at a drag show. Yeah, every single time we performed, one of the like 90% of what we got was like dick, vagina, gynecologist. We had to fucking work with that.
Right.
But I feel like everybody needs to fucking take improv, at least an improv class. I think it helps you in fucking business. It helps you just with confidence and creativity in general. No matter what you're doing, you use improv in some way in your fucking life. Lying to your girlfriend or boyfriend, improv. Call it improv, and it's fun now.
Sarah's starting a new motivational improv YouTube channel soon.
I could do it.
There
Zip
you
zap
go.
zap. It's called Zip zap zap. Sorry,
She's
starring Sarah
She's gonna
G.
be running. She's gonna be running for president under the improv party.
Yeah, but no, like
No, I agree. I agree, dude. I do improv every time on stage, and sometimes it goes great, and sometimes it doesn't go well. But I think the crowd wants to see a little improv. Nate, that's why you're good because you're great with the
Mhm.
crowd work. Crowds actually like that. I've had people tell me like, "Oh, I love how you were in the moment," because you'll see
Yeah.
other comedians go up and they'll just be so scripted. They'll be like, "Yeah, so Tide Pods, yeah, great." And they
Yeah.
just go through the routine. They don't acknowledge anyone. They're like an autistic kid. They're looking at the
Yeah.
corners. They're not making eye contact with anyone. They're not in the moment and having fun. I feel like that's a big key. Even if your bits are stupid, talking about shit in the
Yeah.
parking lot, if you're having fun and laughing, people will laugh. You know what I mean? So
Well, I think like a lot of comedians are, or at least like when you're starting out, you don't know what to say. So like crowd work is hard, but at some point you realize that you can say, it doesn't matter what you say. It's the fact that you're involving the audience member. They're
Mhm.
gonna laugh. It doesn't matter
right.
unless you just really suck, like you're not there yet. But like
Yeah.
you just have to just, whatever comes to your head, just say it. Don't even think about it.
I think my earliest bits of crowd work was when I would like ask people questions, and no matter what answer they gave me, I would just go, oh, okay. And then I would just do my next joke. But the fact that I asked them a question and gave them some kind of reaction and then
Right.
kept the bit up for that entire set. So any person I tried to do crowd work with, I was just like, uh, okay, okay. And like move like it was stupid, but it was almost like a thing that they were just like, oh fuck, is she ever gonna like? And then at the end of the set, I think I like actually fully responded to something someone said. But it was like
Yeah.
something that like you don't. It was like almost subconscious that I was like, I don't know what to do with crowd work, so I'm just gonna act like super awkward about every question I ask, and it's gonna be a stupid little thing, and it somehow worked. So. And then it became less scary to fucking be like, you know how Nate always says, y'all fucking tonight? Oh, you two
Always.
fucking tonight? Like it became more like easy to be like, so anybody in here have like a yeast infection right now? Like you like, and then people would be like, yeah, wow, you know,
Right. Right.
because
Well,
crowd work.
sometimes I've been there where I was like, yeah, who's fucking the night? Like anal bleeding, like ooh. And like people were like, "Whoa, that's." I remember I did a country club. Like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, dude! I opened too hard. I had to get them there. You know,
Yeah.
the analogy of you're hooking up with someone, Sarah. You don't go right to. You kiss the neck. You tell Nate you smell good. Love the Irish Spring. You work down. You might
Yeah.
kiss his nipple. Women love when you kiss a guy's nipple. They love that.
Yeah.
And then you know what I mean. And that's what you gotta
And
do.
then you go. Da, 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 da.
Oh my
After
god!
all
Ah, yeah. Just
I love
fucking-
the elbow move. You ever get that one? Oh my god!
Whoa.
Yeah, it's called the Indian burn. It's great.
Yikes.
Oh.
You guys spiced it up. You guys will get there. Once you get to 10 years, you'll be doing Indian burn jerks and stuff. But yeah, that's one thing I hate in my sets too. The ums and the yeahs. Sometimes I'll get too. Oh shit, grandma's not here. You know, and I'll be like, so yeah, like, yeah, didn't buy, you know, it's horrible. But that's why you gotta listen to your recordings. You gotta listen to
Yeah.
recordings and want to drive off the side of the road. You know, a lot of the comedy is painful. Like it's painful, like listening to yourself and realizing you're
Yeah.
like shit. And
You know,
you're
another
just
thing you can do,
better.
another strategy that people
Yeah.
don't often lean into write the ums and into your set. That way, make them deliberate.
That's a good call. And sometimes I'll do like a quick line, like you know I'm a stoner because I've been saying
Yeah.
Yeah.
like non-stoners they don't say you know. So I'll
I'll
do
start sets by saying I'm high as fuck right now, even if I'm not high, just so I can stumble
Oh,
or
there you
do
go. It
whatever,
gives
and then
you a
I'll just
leeway. Yeah, it gives you leeway. Good call, man. Shit, I got a tip.
Yeah, you're like taking notes.
Okay. Not voting for Trump anymore. Yeah, okay.
It's always good to comment on shit you're doing in your set while you're doing it if you notice it's like a nervous habit or the audience isn't really like giving you what you would like or what you were expecting, or I don't know, like you can just comment on shit like that, because sometimes when I get a little bit in my head, I'll be like, all right, you guys, yeah, guys, and then I'm just like, oh fuck, guys, like, and sometimes I'll just have to like do that during the set and be like, oh fuck, why am I saying guys so much, you know?
And Nate's in
And
the
then-
corner like, yeah, why are you saying guys?
Yeah, that's a lot of guys.
It's a lot of guys.
He's sitting in the corner like, I really do need to fuck her soon.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I mean, there's so much learning. That's why I like comedy too. I don't know how we got on this subject, but I guess it's natural. A couple comedians talking. I like that you learn something new every time you do it,
Mhm.
and you pick up a skill, or you learn what not to do, or you learn what like a heckler can do.
Yeah.
So, like that room you guys did for us in Fairfield. The show before that, I had a mustache, right? And this was all shaved. And I was like, hey, I look like a PE teacher, right? And
Yeah.
this guy got hella mad at me, who's an actual PE teacher. I was like, dude, this is how twisted our society is. PE teachers are being offended now.
Wow.
PE teachers were the weirdest, rawest,
Yeah.
on fucking teenage girls just
Yeah.
drinking beers at the football field guys. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I've never had a PE teacher that was in shape. I've never in my life had a PE teacher that was in shape.
I've only had one, and she was the fucking worst.
Yeah.
God, she was like militant, dude.
We had a PE teacher who was literally 350 pounds, and she was the cheerleading coach.
Loved her. Love her. Live, laugh, love.
How?
You know she's the
How'd
base
you
on the
get
base.
Yeah, I was
hired?
gonna say,
You
she's
had to
always
know
the base.
black.
She's
men.
always the base, dude. She's just the base.
Shout out Miss Anderson. Hope you know this. She's probably dead now, so we're good. But yeah. Anyways, I was shocked by this guy, but I got a clip of that, and I got the most likes I've ever gotten on Instagram. Because you know why? People want to see how ridiculous
Yeah.
people are with the PC thing. And
Yeah.
you saw it last night. It's at an all-time fucking high.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh man.
It really is,
PC
you know?
man, PC patrol.
That's why I like about you guys. You guys seem pretty like just like go with the flow, like relax, like have a good time. Some of these comedians you talk to, you say one joke and they give you a history lesson. Like, okay, sorry.
Well, I feel like
You know what I
that's
mean?
I feel like a lot of comedy is a lot of comedians, we know the facts, but is that funny?
No, it's not. I tell
So
my wife
Yeah.
that too. She's like, I'll tell some jokes that are just out there because that's just a fun. Like, I like fun jokes that aren't
it's
like
like an
real.
abstract
Yeah.
painting, but with words to
But she's
elicit
so
a
she's so.
reaction.
While she's doing the dishes, I'm pointing.
You're like pointing at her, like,
This fucking bit.
I'm saying but some people like that. They're too facts. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's some comedians we have that I'm like, you guys should be doing TED Talks. Like, do you know
Yeah.
what a comedian is? We're fucking rebels. We were the kids fucking lighting poop on fire and, making remember that slap noise with your balls with the gym shorts?
I do. I don't know if Sarah does. But
I would
don't
go
have
up to
balls.
people. I would go up to people in PE to get laughs and swing my body back and forth so my.
Oh, you're that guy.
He's that
Oh, I
guy.
was that guy. Oh, for sure. I went for the easy laugh. I wasn't a writer.
I was the guy that was like just in lunch line would just like whisper something to a friend and he would laugh or whatever. But like I wasn't like I wasn't the extrovert clown. I was kind of
People
like
people called me Chris Farley.
I was the smart ass because I was making good grades and I was pretty smart, so I was one of those people that was just
No,
like
you both
"This
seem
him,
like that.
that.
You
You
both
know,
seem
like
like that.
snide comic girl.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
what
think
they
that's
gotta
why
call
you
me.
guys worked. I think that's why you guys work good together because you guys both seem like that. Like Sly and stuff. I was always the outrageous one getting in trouble, but one time I was sneaky though too because one time we had a really good women's volleyball team my senior year of high school, and they went to the playoffs. It was just something to do. We get fucked up in the parking lot and then go right. And the best part though was we would talk shit to the other team because we're right on the floor. It was in the basketball thing. So, during the playoffs, I'd be like, bloody tampon, hey, your string's hanging out. She'd be
Oh
looking
fuck,
at
that would
me.
make me so mad, dude.
Oh, I was saying horrific things because I
Oh,
wanted
I'd be so mad.
I'm a true sports fan. I say bad things to the other team so my team wins.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
sports is. That's the fun of being a
Yeah,
fan.
he's just like, I'm not racist. This is sports,
Oh,
okay?
dude. When I go to a sporting event, I'm not a sports fan, but whatever team my friends tell me we're rooting
Right.
for, I will look up obscure facts about the
Right.
place the other team is from just to
Right.
yell it out. I'll be like,
Right.
I think that it was the A's playing the Texas Rangers, and I was
Right.
like, did you know Texas has the highest rate of teenage pregnancy? Boom, Rangers suck.
Yeah, I
Like,
like
just
that. I like that. Your
just talking
abortion laws
smack.
suck.
Yeah.
Well, so the end that to the end of that horrific story about saying horrifying things at teenage girls, I would say these things, and this one time it was during the playoffs, and the principal comes over. Here's one of them. I
Oh,
think I said
boy.
you dropped your baby, the bloody carcass on the ground, or something
Oh,
horrific.
Jesus Christ.
Something, 18-year-olds, you don't have filters.
Oh,
You're saying
no.
horrific things.
Oh, no.
I mean, dude, you think Chris Rock was bad? Oh my God! You imagine Chris Rock at
It wasn't
18?
even
Oh my
bad.
God! I know. I'm just saying.
It was
Um,
so benign.
so the principal comes over and he's like, "Who said that? Who said that?" And I point to this one guy, and he's like, "Oh," I'm like pointing like this, but without saying anything.
Yeah.
And that guy got kicked out of the thing.
Holy
The
shit.
volleyball tournament. And to this day, it's like 17 years later, 18 years later, he still brings it up. Like, dude, I remember you got me kicked out in front of everyone. Everyone thought I said bloody carcass on the ground, And that guy sells real estate in New York City now. So check out
Nice.
Brian McDonough. Check him out.
You might have done that. You might have done that. You made him successful by getting him kicked out of there.
This guy was always in shape. He was the first guy in senior year that had the tattoo. Oh, he had loyalty written right here because his dad left
Oh.
for a couple weeks. This guy was such a fucking badass. He always had the hottest chicks. First he had to cover up the tattoo because we're all young and the refs were like, "Hey, you can't have tattoos. You're in fucking high school. You can't show
What?
that." He had to wear a fucking sleeve during football, and this guy was so fucking cool. But I got him kicked out. I pissed him off,
Yeah.
So it happens.
Now he sells real estate.
Now he sells real estate in New York City. He's living it. He's living it. He wears designer clothes, which really just looks like
Betty
Oh, that's
does.
what I'm
clothes
saying.
at
Yeah,
home.
he's successful.
Designer clothes. It looks like your grandma made it with a fucking sewing kit and materials from Michaels.
Yeah.
All Kanye shit looks like. Oh, did you go to Michaels today, Kanye?
He's just like, I don't know, Michael. Who's Michael? Is he with
He's like,
Kim?
Michael, is he dating Kim? What the fuck?
Yeah. Michael, is he taking my kids to school, Michael? Who are you, Michael?
I just want to see my kids.
Yeah. Well,
Kanye needs to get back on drugs. I saw
Wait,
him.
which ones? The good ones?
I saw him when that Saint Pablo CD came out in
Yeah.
2016 at the peak of his drug use before he went, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
It was amazing. But then he went on a 30-minute rant at the end. And
name one genius who ain't crazy.
Well, that's true. I mean, I'm pretty crazy. So
and we're all geniuses
I'm
here. in this too, so.
retarded. I shouldn't be doing this. This is stupid.
Kanye has synesthesia, so he's a genius. Just like
Right.
Billie Eilish. That's why they shouldn't be fighting.
No, and Tony Robbins is Jesus Christ reincarnated.
Yeah.
That's true.
Agreed.
That's actually true.
Just any conspiracy you throw at me, I'll be like, all right, let's go. Let's give
Right.
this some weight.
JFK was greater than Moses, for sure. Everyone knows that. I hate, the word. Hey, the worst people to talk to nowadays is the real hardcore religious people.
Ugh.
Especially if you bring up the Ukraine-Russia war, they're like, "Oh yeah, this said in Matthew did Jesus up the ass, section 13. They say that the world's gonna end, after a war." I'm like, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
I need to not smoke weed around these people. This
It's
ruins
like,
it."
do they think those are like only wars that like America is involved in? Because there are wars going on all the time everywhere. Like, let's.
Well, I know. Let's just drop it right there because that's my argument. But then they show you the passage right there, and
They're just like America, the fucking Jerusalem of the West. That's what Mormons think.
you know what? It's you can't. I'm like actually done talking to people because
Yeah,
this
don't
turns into
don't do it.
arguing.
Stop.
I like
Stop
talking
this
about
right
farts
now.
and poo. You can't argue about farts and poo. You can't argue. Or weed. Oh my God, you can't argue. Like, oh no, indica, you loser, you're liberal. Like that doesn't happen. But like you talk about politics or religion, and people will stab you. People will
Yeah.
fucking. They won't talk to you anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or the fucking pandemic.
Oh
Oh,
God.
you wear a mask, dude. Oh, you're a pussy. Dude, I've heard it all. You know what I mean?
I love wearing masks because no creepy men tell me to smile if they can't see my face.
That you know what? That is. I feel like old men do that, like 70-year-old men.
Oh, it's old men only.
Hey, young girl, how about you smile? I'm like,
oh, you're so pretty.
I mean,
Look at you and your mile-long gams. You should smile some more. And I'm just like,
I've heard. I have a friend, female, and I think I don't know if this was her or I saw in a movie. Do I have a female friend? But I remember this female told me like this one old guy told her like, "Oh, you have birthing hips. You have birthing." How creepy would that be if you're like getting your groceries and you're like, "Oh, is this corn?" And some guy taps you on the shoulder. You have birthing hips. Like, ew, okay. That's like if a woman came up to a man like, "I bet you got big balls. You got wide hips."
That's different.
No, you got wide hips, sir. I bet
It's
your
different.
balls are huge.
It's different.
I would love for a woman to come up to me and say, "No, that's different."
You, sir, you look like you have big
I'd be like, "Well, yeah,
balls."
Bullshit, man. Bullshit. I'll get a homeless woman that smells of rabies to come up to you and say it. You'll be terrified.
I mean, I'd keep my distance, but I'd be like, thank you, but like, stay over there.
You're like, no pictures, please. Stay behind the.
You're right though. The majority, why is it that men are more vocal about their sexuality than women?
Because women have been conditioned to not be sexual at all until it's up to the man to decide it for them. We're women.
But you heard Nate, and I agree with him. I would love for someone to come up to me and say that, but they won't. They'll eyeball you, and you'll be like, "Does she?"
There's some women that will. There's some.
Okay, so can I be honest in this conversation, like pre-relationship, Nate, Sarah?
Okay, sure. Why are you asking me?
I don't know.
Because
like I was kind of one of those girls that like if I liked a dude or I thought they were hot or I wanted to make out with them or hook up with them, I'd be that girl that would like just walk up to them and just like kind of start talking shit, but compliment at the same time. Just be like, damn, your upper arms are so fucking big, bro. Like, can you even fit through a door or like pick me up? like, like shit like that. And like, so is that the same thing? I don't know.
That's like what we did in like middle school and shit. I hate you. You smell.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I'm sorry, but it 100% works every time. It doesn't matter what dude you like. You just like go up to some dude who's like, you can tell because girls we can tell. There's like a stare that happens. Right. You just go up to them, you're getting a drink at the bar or whatever, and you're just like, sweet shirt, Express for Men. What are you doing here tonight? It's like
I feel like you offended a lot. I feel like you offended a lot of men. Like there's a bitch.
Oh no! It does actually. You know what? I'm gonna take it back. It doesn't work all the time. Sometimes I do piss people off, and then that's when I like moonwalk out of it. I'm like, sorry, I bothered you.
I'm making a TikTok.
Your name is probably Colton. I'm sorry. Like that's also an insult. Leaving like.
Oh, you know what I'll do if it's an awkward moment? Be like, oh yeah, my friend over there, he told me to say that.
Oh, you're one of those girls.
Um,
You're like,
Oh, big
she
time.
told me to
Big
say
time.
you want to hear
it.
what pre-relationship Nate would do?
What?
I would
Oh,
look at a girl and I'd be
I love
like,
doing this. This is revenge.
like,
This
There we
is
go.
fun.
no, I will look at a girl and then I'd be like, she's pretty, and then I go home and masturbate about it. That's about it.
And you're lining up her Facebook photo with a video that kind of looks like her on Pornhub. Yeah, I've been there, guy.
Yeah. And then you go back the next
Yeah,
day
and,
and
like-
maybe
See,
talk.
but you know what? I'll tell you, I believe that because you're a lot more tame. You're an indoor cat, Nate, and she's an outdoor cat.
Woo!
And I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. But if you get a couple drinks with me, I'm an outdoor cat. But if I'm super stoned, I'm an indoor cat.
I love that. I'm gonna tell people that's what I identify as now.
Outdoor cat.
Outdoor cat.
They, them, outdoor cat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Outdoor
they're adding that in our emails at work, and I don't know if I
That's
should.
cool.
I was gonna add in mine, but
Mhm.
Hey,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
like,
Just
more,
put tree.
more
I have my
power-
friends.
more
My
power to
friends come in my head from high school and they go, "You pussy! Oh, you're such a fucking little asshole. Why you gonna be like them? Come on, you little." But
Yeah.
If we all choose they them, that would be a sick statement.
yeah.
Be like,
You're
who gives a
first being on the
fuck?
podcast. Yeah.
Holes are holes, baby.
Yeah, holes are holes. I like that. That should be a t-shirt.
That's the one thing that caught his eye. He's like, yeah, holes are holes. Yeah.
Let's make a flag with that,
Dude, if you don't come out with that t-shirt, I'm coming out with that. 2024, holes are holes.
I have a men's rights group, and the
No,
first
he
thing we
doesn't.
say every meeting is holes are holes, and then we just
He does not
and then we
have a
start the
men's
meeting.
rights
Yeah,
group. And
I
if he's
do.
talking about men's rights, it's just him and the
I
male
do.
cat we own.
No, Lydia's gonna join. I'm gonna
She-
allow one female into the group.
Wow.
Yeah, my
So
cat's
it's gonna be Nate and the cats in his men's
the
rights.
men's rights group. Yeah.
It's Hillary and the cat. Those are the only
Their
two
men's
women
rights
I
group is
accept.
just like, oh man, Sarah's so cool, and they're talking about me. Men's rights.
No, we actually talk about how men's feelings have been repressed throughout the years and how we need to overtake women and eventually make real life like Handmaid's Tale.
I feel
Terrible.
like you no like I feel like you're speaking my language. This is why I like you.
No!
You know what I mean? My wife had that show on Handmaid's Tale. I was like, that is such a great idea. Why aren't we doing that in society? You know what I mean? You're having my
Can
baby
you
right
imagine
now.
that-
Insemination now.
Can
I
you
wish I
imagine
could
that's how
do
the
that.
TV got picked up in the first place. They pitched it, and the guy was like, "That's a great fucking idea. I like that."
Dude, no, that shit reminds me of of fucking Warren Jeffs and those fucking little girls in the prairie dresses.
Like cold shit.
Yeah, that's that
She likes
You know,
FLDS
those
bullshit.
outfits are not attractive at all. I'm like,
Dude,
come
and,
on.
man,
If I was running that thing, I'm like, let's get some leggings in here. What's going on?
no, but his whole thing was like, make them think that it's bad for their, unless I see their body. It's so creepy, so old and creepy.
Well, people do
Blech.
that. Some people do that around the world where they cover up their women, but they know they're super hot. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I kind of want to do that. I told my wife, "You're lucky, we're not really religious. There's some religions
start-
where we'll
what
cover
if-
your
hey,
body,
Nate,
your face. You gotta walk
What
behind
if
you."
I just start dressing like the members of Pussy Riot? So I just have like the balaclava on
Mhm.
over my face at all times.
I've been waiting. Hey, I've been waiting for them to take Goofball out. Because
Dude,
they were
but
running
like,
against him back in the day, like a year. or
yeah,
two.
but some shit went down, and I guess like one of the chicks in Pussy Riot got like really into the record label shit and like moved to America and started making like techno music instead, and all the other punk rock girls quit after jail, and like it was a whole thing. So I don't know if Pussy Riot's even about that life anymore.
I feel like if your band name has Riot in it, it's gonna
You
like
have
blow up into something bad. That makes
Yeah.
sense. A riot can't stay together too long.
Yeah, it was cool when like they were doing their shit in Russia, and like they literally were getting beat by police and shit doing this
That's cool.
weird stuff, and then like they go to fucking jail for it for just like invading one of the biggest like churches in Russia.
I saw
Holy
they
shit.
made like
And
a
now they're
music
just
video.
doing.
They made
Yeah,
like a
they're just
music
doing
video. Watch
music
us
about
get our
Trump.
ass beat.
No,
Like,
but
watch
then
us
they
get our
started
ass
making
beat.
music about Trump. Like, and they stopped going after Putin. Get Putin. Get on Putin's ass, Pussy Riot. Jesus. This is
Sure,
crazy.
Putin's like, Pussy Riot. I like that. I like that. Pussy, yeah.
I don't know. Isn't he gay?
He probably,
Are we
I
gonna
mean,
get
If
canceled
you're
for
if
this?
A guy
you're
like
that
Putin
angry,
doesn't
if you're
choose.
that
It's just
angry,
like-
you gotta be.
And you gotta be repressing it. Like he's got
That's
some.
the way it's
You're probably
Putin.
like-
He just needs to get queer-eyed. He just needs Karamo.
Hey,
Oh, one
Putin-
night with Karama, the war will be over.
This is what I want to see tomorrow. This is what I want to see on NBC in the morning. I want to see Putin and Will Smith holding hands, and they're like, we're coming out. We've been fucking, you know. And war ends, and fucking Will Smith uses some of his money to rebuild Ukraine. Putin says sorry. He goes away and writes a couple books about how evil corrupted him, and now he sees God. I mean, some good things can come out of this, you know.
I love
hey,
this.
I love when you're in that mode, like, oh yeah, life's not that bad. You're all positive. You're fucking lit. You're fucking lit. And then you go over to your mom's, the fucking, you know, the yapper, and she goes like, I was watching the news. Yeah, a nuke can fall on us, and you're like, oh my God. We're on the brink of nuclear war. I was thinking about how good my Chipotle was. You know what I mean? Because I was trying to say ignorant. I try to say dumb.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the more you
It
know, the
helps.
scarier the world is. And I tell
Yeah.
you, people don't understand that aren't stoners. But I'm a stoner. I get paranoid, and I love weed. I don't want to give it up, so I'd rather not be paranoid. So let's be dumb. You know what I mean? Logical,
that.
logical,
Yeah.
logical.
You have to train yourself to go into a nothing space when you're high. A lot of people overthink when they're high. When they're high, when I smoke a lot, I just like go blank. I'm just nothing.
I
That's
love
the
that.
intended
It's-
effect. Yeah.
If I'm on sativa, I'm like a guy on meth. I'm like, I gotta rebuild a body.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on crack, but then when I'm on the indica, I feel like I go blank. I kind of just,
Yeah, I lose time a lot. I'll be like watching something and be like, "Oh shit, I missed everything that just happened. I gotta rewind it." And I'll just like,
it's like it's a healthy opiate. That's what I tell
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
A healthy
Yeah.
opiate. Hey, before we get like, you know, to the 4-hour mark, I
Damn.
did pick some news articles to riff on.
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay. So I got my cousin who has Down syndrome pick these. So let's jump in here. Okay,
Amazing.
Elon Musk reveals 3 biggest threats to humanity's survival. What do you guys think they are?
Ooh.
Well, obviously one is AI because that's a big thing with this whole
AI.
Okay, that's
just like
one.
robots and
That's
shit.
one.
What if I just said space? Am I wrong or am I on the right track?
I think that's
Space.
incredibly wrong.
Not just wrong.
Great,
Incredible.
great.
No,
Meteors. I don't know. What does he mean by existential threat? Like
I hate where the article go.
Humans.
humans?
It said AI
Yeah, AI.
and the birth rate is too high.
Oh, well, yeah.
So he wants us to stop fucking. I mean, that makes
Well, then
sense.
he just had a motherfucking baby, so who's he to talk?
Yeah.
That's
thing
not a
is
real
babies are-
baby. Sarah, that's not a real baby. No one saw it come out. That's a robot baby. dude.
Yeah, I think his babies are clones or robots, but maybe clones.
I don't know. All I'm saying is he's had enough kids and he's had more than replacement level for his relationships as well. So
It's just kind of creepy when this guy, he's freaked out by the AI and he's creating it at the same time.
well, of
Yeah.
course, he's a supervillain. That's always what happens.
He seems to be freaked out by everything he creates. He's creating kids,
Can you,
AI.
can you imagine? I've known guys like this. You know, you get high with them and you're having a good time,
Yeah.
and then they bust this shit out. Hey, how do you think humanity's gonna survive from these 3 things? You know, this guy, he looks like he never has a good time. He needs to have a drink. He needs to microdose mushrooms or something.
I
He's
think he
doing-
has enough of that being with Grimes. She loves microdosing and
He's not with her
macrodosing.
anymore. He's not with her
Well,
anymore.
They hang. They have a kid. They have a new kid and an old kid together.
Yeah, they have a mission.
They have
I
a
like how
mission
Sarah,
together.
I like how Sarah like pretends like she like hangs out with Grimes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hang. I talked to her. Yeah, they hang.
Yeah, like I've listened to her music, so I know everything about this dumbass bitch.
Um,
And if they were really so progressive, they wouldn't have gone after somebody who's also white, though. Like, just saying, just fucking saying. Are they into eugenics? Maybe.
look how miserable he is.
Yeah. He looks
He
like
looks
a
like
Mike
a party
Myers
pooper.
character.
I don't want to look at him anymore. Let's move on here.
Yeah, let's get rid of him.
Okay, fuming couple left blistered and burnt after buying fake sunscreen on holiday.
Love it.
What sunscreen?
Okay,
Oh
these
no,
guys,
white people.
they look like idiots. Let's just
Yeah.
start off, okay? Who buys fake sunscreen? Was it these guys look so dumb that it was like a guy that had like jizz in a bottle. He's like, "Oh, sunscreen," you know?
Was it fake sunscreen, or did they just not know how to read whatever language of the place they were in?
So they bought fake sunscreen while
Sunscreen, sunscreen.
I like that. I love that.
these do get you high. In Thailand.
Okay.
Me and my boyfriend having the time of our lives, aka great sex. I remember those days. And we bought fake sunscreen. They got really badly burnt. Could this happen
Yeah.
to you guys?
I
Really
guess my
high.
first question is, where do you buy fake sunscreen? Like in an alley?
Right. I know. You see these guys,
Like,
I mean, the
what-
picture's a little blurry, but
God, they're so white.
That's a weird thing to buy. Like, it's like buy drugs if you're in Thailand. Like, what?
I also feel like if you're going to Thailand and you're that pasty pale white, you should do some tanning pre-sessions before you head out there. Like, that's just being responsible.
Right,
Since
it's
they
like-
didn't do that, like
it's like, let's leave the Mormon church for a couple days and go outside. You know?
she's like,
Look
let
at how
me peel off
angry
my
she is.
prairie dress.
Look how angry she
gorgeous.
is, and he's flexing. Look at the thumbs, like he's
Yeah,
pointing
why
at
is
him.
he doing that?
Pointing at his traps.
That probably hurts.
He's not
to
even that
flex.
sunburnt, dude. I've been sunburnt. That's not even that sunburnt, okay? But
Hers
it
looks
is
pretty
it is
bad.
kind of creepy that they bought sunscreen from someone. Like, what did they put on their body?
Yeah.
It had to be something gross, right?
But,
Probably seen.
but again, I'm gonna say, did they just not read the label? What did they not?
Well, I
don't know.
keep scrolling down as we chit chat. Oh, there's
But
oh, and I love these stupid fucking websites. You can tell a lot of Republicans read this New York Post because the
Yeah.
articles aren't that long. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It does say, it didn't say Republicans. I love them. My dad. But it doesn't say anything about where they bought it or anything. But obviously they're morons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay in the United States. Okay, don't
Or, like,
travel.
bring some with you in your suitcase.
Yeah.
Right.
And you think that'd be an
Amazon.
important part of the story because, like, where they bought it, you could stop other people from buying it from there.
Yeah.
But no, they just
Right. I feel like the news reporter just wanted to say, "Hey, got some morons here that did something stupid. Here we go."
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I will be writing at the New York Post for them this week.
Nice. Congrats.
You only have to write a couple paragraphs. I know. You know what? The New York Times, they charged. So I went to the New York Post, and then people told me, that's what the Republicans, read. And I said, well, I did vote for Trump in 2016. Maybe I deserve to be here. I don't know. But Amazon Alexa's setting can be changed to make her less annoying. My first thought, wish my wife had this setting. No, kidding.
Wow.
I
Keep
told her
your
that
wife's name out of your fucking mouth. I'm gonna slap you.
Okay, can I just point out that at the
That was
beginning you
good.
said
That
you
was good.
didn't want to talk about that, and that was like the 5th reference to the Will Smith.
You gotta throw them in there to be relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get this. I've unplugged my Alexa because I've been creeped out by it.
Mm.
I told Alexa before unplugging it by the creepiness that I farted and it clapped for me. You guys have an
That's
Alexa?
insane.
I mean,
You have an Alexa?
yes,
Yeah.
you do.
She never listens to Nate.
Tell
Well,
her that you farted. I swear to God, it will give you a round of applause. I'm not even joking.
Right
It's
now?
crazy. Yeah, do you have it on?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Alexa. I farted. No, she just got it
she
from
got
YouTube.
it from YouTube.
she searched
just
I
went
farted
to
on YouTube.
He's like, I know this motherfucker. This is
She always does this shit, dude. She sucks,
He
man.
knows you. Wow.
Yeah. She knows
Wow.
we're not
Well,
being serious.
I guess mine didn't know me. I mean, it is my kids.
Yeah.
So, but I took it out of my kid's room. I felt creepy. It was like right by his bed, right by the pillow. Fucking creepy Alexa. Good night, child. And Joe Rogan and other paranoid white guys say they record you. So I don't know.
I mean, so
Oh,
many
they do.
things probably record us. Like, get real. We've been recorded for so long. Everybody knows everything about us. Who fucking cares?
They
anymore?
100% do. It's
Yeah.
in the thing when you buy it, it says it like if you have the feature turned on, they're recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you say things like murder
Yeah.
or like
That's
you
why,
know,
yeah. That's what
bomb
it's good for.
threat, like it's
Yeah.
gonna get picked up and it's
Like
gonna
you
start
just
recording.
did right now.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not actually like doing
Yeah, there goes
anything.
the
I'm just saying
podcast.
that for a comedy podcast. And that's the government's gonna be like, oh, this bitch, she talks about 9/11 all the time. She's so dumb and into conspiracies. She's not worth our time.
Right, I know we're so full of ourselves that we think they're
Yeah.
listening to us.
Oh,
But
fuck about
I
us.
do think they probably do have keywords like we should kill Joe Biden. There's
Yeah.
key stuff that would probably makes it pop up.
That's the things that they're looking for. But
Oh,
I mean,
fuck.
then they listen to context and then
All
They're
of
just
your
like, no.
recordings go to a
My Alexa was
warehouse
on. Oh,
with a bunch
shit.
of servers, and there's like some old, like nerdy dudes sitting there guarding those servers, and they're listening to that shit, dude. They're listening. Trust me.
I mean, honestly, if I was
Nate's
them,
not
I'd be listening too. Because if you're in that position, you're probably bored. They're like,
Yeah,
hey,
that's what I'm saying. Come on.
this
I mean,
isn't-
that'd be
dude, I would get lit and be like, hey, this is some people from California, Bay Area. Oh, look at these dork Canadians. So they think they can make it. Let's listen to them. Well,
yeah. They're like, oh no, they're terrible.
Yeah,
They'll
they're-
never get slapped at the Oscars. This is bullshit.
Yeah. Oh my god, that one white chubby one, he's gonna commit suicide.
Should we make him? Nah, he's not worth our time.
Yeah, fuck, that'd be fun. That'd be so fun. That's why we don't have government jobs. All right.
Pretty much.
These are the most random articles. My producer sent me this. I might fire him. These are stupid. Madison, what is that? Cathrone?
Cawthorne?
Cawthorne? Well, I don't know. It's French or something.
I can say it, but it's just weird. Cawthorne.
Madison Cawthorne.
Says DC is orgy-filled, cocaine-fueled house of cards.
Duh!
Okay. Buying a ticket to DC.
I mean, who's this little guy telling us this? We've known this. We know this.
I didn't know this.
We're once
DC's always
invited
been
to a
cocaine-fueled.
sexual get-together.
They're always fucking for like satanic purposes too. Bet.
Oh.
You know what bothers me about this guy is, why are you telling us? Just go enjoy yourself.
Yeah. No, he got kicked out of the parties. He's not allowed
No,
anymore.
there's something weird about this guy. I really believe there's something weird about this guy. He's like the kid that's not allowed in the party that calls the cops. You know what I mean?
Well, the article.
Guys took bumps of cocaine. What that say? He said he, right here. Oh,
Was
come
it?
on, guy. Say he takes bumps of cocaine in front of him. Some politician did that. Oh, poor
Nice.
you. some guy took cocaine in front of you.
Oh my god.
They never state
PTSD.
the tone of how he said that. You know, he could have been excited. He could have been like, "It's an orgy filled, cocaine filled." You know, like he could have been happy about it. We don't know. Really.
This guy
It's
seems.
like this dude
guy-
did cocaine right in front of me. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
This doesn't seem like positive piece. This guy seems pretty upset. Now I do think I saw him in a wheelchair. Yeah, there he is.
Oh Jesus
Oh.
Christ! Why'd you show me that last?
Gotta build up suspense.
Yeah, so this guy, he looks like he's pretty pissed he didn't get invited. You know what I mean? So, anyways, stop being a poo-poo head, guy. You know? This guy's a bum. I am not voting for this guy 2024. You're not getting my vote
Yikes,
at
yeah.
all. So
I don't know anything about who he is other than that you read his name. I don't know who that guy is.
well, I don't like that he's trying to stand up to this stuff, you know? Oh, I already know. I got my ticket to hell already. I already know that. All right, moving on. Trump claims he hit a hole-in-one at Florida Golf Club in front of pros.
No. No way.
Not an old
No
ass
way.
story.
No way.
I feel like I read that in 2016.
I swear to God, I read that in 2016 too. He just comes up with this every couple of years.
He's like, I swear I did it.
He paid all the surrounding people. He was like, "Say I got a hole in one. Say I got a hole in one."
So
Here's
I mean,
some money.
If he gave me a check, I'd say it. I'd be like, he got
Oh no,
a hole
I'd
in
say
one.
cash only.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, cash.
I don't want this
Yeah,
traceable.
This is why I'm with her. I would have taken a check.
Yeah, he would have taken a check. It would have
Yeah,
bounced.
that would've
I
been
would have been cash
canceled.
only.
You would have been trying to cash that. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked out. No, I take crypto, but this guy, he did. Look at his body. You can't make a hole in one with that body. Miniature golf, yes. Not
Yeah, was there a
regular
little
golf.
windmill in front of the hole? Like, did he have to pass it through a little flappy doorway?
But
Like,
you know
what is
what?
he doing?
This is what he does though. He comes up with lies to boost his confidence, you know. And I do, and I get it at some some point, like when he said that his turnouts, it was thousands of millions and trillions of people, and it'd be like 12 people. And I do that on Facebook with my comedy shows. Oh yeah, it was a tremendous show. A lot of people there at the comedy show last night. Oh my God, and it was like 2. It was like grandma and my wife.
You just
Yeah.
Photoshop people.
Yeah, I mean, so
behind.
I get it. It boosts your self-esteem a little bit, but this guy, he's outrageous. He's like, the Kim Jong-un?
Kim Jong Un.
No, the dad, the guy
Kim
before
Jong
this one.
Il.
Yeah, he said he got a hole-in-one in every hole at a golf course one time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course he did.
It's a confidence booster. I might start
And
doing.
that's what he made the people believe happened.
I might start doing that. Hey, it's 15 inches.
Yeah. I used to have a slight obsession with the history of the Kim dynasty, so it's a whole thing. And Trump really is just like a poor man's Kim Jong Il. So
Nate's
Just saying.
Nate's not gonna argue. He's
No, I'm not gonna argue that.
red hat. He's got his red hat under the pillow. He's pissed. He's tiki torches
Nate's
on the
red
couch,
hat.
pushing the tiki torches under the couch right now. He's
Hey,
pissed.
I mean, tiki torches are an amazing outdoor
Actually-
accessory that people tainted with their
I
bullshit.
know. I actually fucking
Actually-
love tiki torches.
Yeah, I want to buy some
Right?
tiki torches.
I feel like anybody who had tiki torches, they were just like, God damn it, these dudes with really deep side parts and gelled hair and tapered up sides really fucked us on this awesome outdoor accessory.
Because if you invite people over and you have a bunch of those, it's gonna be a little
Yeah.
suspicious now. You know what I mean? Where we're going after this? You know what I mean?
People are just gonna be like, "Were you there? Like, what is this about?"
Were you there?
Things can ruin things, just like how Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Now we're all gonna get slapped every time we do a comedy show. People are gonna
Yeah.
be coming
Oh
up.
yeah.
Hey Nate,
yeah,
you're
Sarah
talking
had a joke
about
about
white
that.
people. Hey
What's
Nate,
up?
Nate, you were talking shit about white people. Now I'm gonna punch you. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Let's open up the doors for people. Be ready, Nate. You better bring. I'm gonna bring brass knuckles. I might buy a grenade from Afghanistan.
Okay, why do you need a grenade?
I'll just hold up. Oh, you want to come, Will Smith? I got a fucking grenade, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Slap
Come
me. I'll
at
put
me,
this.
Will Smith.
I'll blow us all up, asshole. Make a
Do you
good.
think
I dare
Will
you.
do you think Will Smith will be mad at us if he ever finds our notes on the Will Smith musical we never wrote?
What do you mean mad at us?
Because there was a whole song where it was inspired by like he was like, I'll never be Tupac, Jada, and then he was gonna go into a song. Nate and I briefly when Nate and I first started dating, it's because we were both very inspired about writing a musical about Will Smith. So
And
this
it all
whole
comes full
this whole
circle.
slapping thing really just puts a pin on the whole like we never really wrote the musical, and I think we never really had an ending to it, and I think this may be the ending we needed. Whoa.
Oh, this is why this happened, I guess. Right? Yeah.
All for us. Narcissism at its best.
Hey, don't lump me in the.
I know. I know. I love how Sarah. She was watching the Oscars. She's like,
This is
is
us.
my destiny.
Yeah.
This
I was
is-
like, thank you,
it's
Will
all for
Smith.
me.
Thank you, Will Smith. You've
No,
done it again.
you know what? That's funny. We do that because I remember
Yeah.
I went to a comedy show before starting comedy, and I was like, "These guys are all losers. I'm the one. I'm the greatest comedian there'll ever be." You know. And then you do it. You're like, that was dumb. That was
I have the opposite experience. No, I'm just kidding. It's the same.
Nate, you almost had me. You almost caused a suicide right there. All right, last article. I gotta get you out of here. You got that lasagna just
Then
sitting
we
there.
got lasagna.
I know.
I'm gonna have to recook it. It's all good.
Okay. Okay. Warning: graphic content. Warning: graphic
Oh
content.
wow.
Oh, what kind of graphic?
Gruesome video
Gruesome
captures
video.
woman viciously mauled by pit bull on elevator.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Here we go. Oh fuck.
Oh, it's already happening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Ooh.
Fuck.
Is it biting your titty?
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna stop it
Yeah.
right now.
What the
okay?
hell?
I want to
Yeah.
stop it right here. How are you not putting your fingers in this dog's eyeballs? How are you
True.
not punching this dog? If a dog attacks me, I'm jumping on its back. I'm pulling on its neck like I'm in the UFC.
That's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shock.
Was this
Yeah.
too much?
No, I mean, I work at a dog daycare, and I see
Yeah.
like scuffles and shit, and like this dog is bodying the fuck out there. This dog's fucking this person up. But
I think this
to your
dog's just
point,
fucking the person.
but to your point, like
Yeah.
they're not like the first thing that like you're supposed to do if a dog is like straight up just attacking you is you're just supposed to like you're not supposed to rip your arm away because then they're gonna tug on it. You're
Yeah.
supposed to like kind of hold your shit in place and try to just fucking distract them or like get them to release for a second so you can pull your shit out. And then you're supposed to just like pin them basically and like get their head as far away from you as possible. But if that's not an option, why isn't she just going? The eyes are the main thing. The eyes, the nose, the
Yeah.
holes in their nose and their eyes. Like, they'll release if you fucking go for it. But Jesus.
If Nate is biting my arm, I'm giving him a wet willy. I'm doing.
What do you have
I'm
like a
doing-
kind of a sauce on your arm? Like, why am I biting it? Does it look
I'm
delicious
just
for some
giving
reason?
I'm just giving an example. Let's just say.
Yeah, but as an actor, I need motivation.
Okay,
I wouldn't
you're
just
a
bite your
zombie.
arm.
You're a
Okay,
zombie.
cool. I'm a zombie.
You bit
If
me.
I was a zombie, I feel like I'd like dark meat more. I don't know if I would want to bite your arm.
You put salt and pepper on me, I'm good, baby.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Yeah.
A little barbecue sauce, you'll fucking love my arm. A little barbecue.
Yeah, yeah.
You cook
I'm
it. Can
sold.
you
I'm
imagine
already
Nate as a
sold.
zombie barbecuing an arm? Okay, I gotta get this crispy. I'm doing whatever to survive.
Yeah.
When you're getting attacked, I don't know how often you guys ever gotten attacked by dogs. I've gotten attacked by dogs the last couple years, 20. I've been
What?
involved with 20 dogs. Yeah, oh yeah. They'll jump on me and try to rip my throat out. It's crazy. And I've actually had to go to like karate and just to learn how to defend myself from dogs. I don't know if I like
Jesus.
I don't know if I have like an aroma. I don't.
Do you live in a dog neighborhood?
I was
do
gonna say,
have
are
a
you a
cat.
mailman?
I have a cat,
Are you a
and I do
mailman?
try to get the dogs to suck me off. So
Mm,
that could
maybe
be
that's
it.
where you're going wrong.
I think they could be a
Yeah.
little angry at me. You know what I mean?
It's you, man. Yeah.
But I give them free peanut butter. You know. But no, all jokes
Is it really
aside.
free?
Hey, all jokes aside, I'm punching this dog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I work at a kennel, sorry, Sarah, I got a t-shirt with
No.
a dog on.
Dude,
Big dogs
if
is my favorite.
a dog is attacking you, oh shit, that's so much blood. Holy, why is she turning it more into
Hey.
the elevator?
And I just want to say something too. This is creepy because it looks like the guy from Saw is like watching this on a TV screen. Look at this. It's like the
Whose
security
dog
guard.
is this? What is happening?
Yeah, are they like zooming and shit?
Now the dog stopped. Isn't that weird?
No.
Wait. Where'd the other dog? Oh, that's the same dog. It looks like a lab now. I thought it was like a
Oh,
Wat.
and it
The
drags
dog
her out.
pulled it out. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's a powerful dog. Is she
That's
drunk?
wild.
Why can't she defend herself?
That's what I'm thinking. Is she
Is
fucked
she
up?
handicapped? Is she handicapped?
I don't know, but like, she didn't try to fight back at all.
What the fuck is this?
That's a motorcycle
Oh my
video.
god.
That's just a
Are you
person
just
hanging out
watching
of a
the
car.
next video?
Jesus, why are we watching? Is this the dark
Oh
web?
my-
What is this?
They keep showing it
terrible.
over and over again.
Oh God.
I love I invited you guys on a comedy podcast and I was like, hey, let's watch some like horrible, let's watch a woman get involved.
Yeah, while I'm high.
No, I
and
just
shit.
Yeah,
found
we're
that
gonna be up all night. We're not gonna be sleeping. We're just gonna be like, dog attack. Every
Maybe-
dog I go to work tomorrow, I'm just gonna be like, you motherfucker, fuck with me. I'll fuck with. No, I'm just kidding. I don't talk to the dogs like
I
that.
just don't
I'm
get
like,
it.
You're a baby.
I don't get it. Maybe I don't read. Maybe it's my IQ, but I don't get how you don't defend yourself.
That was wild. It didn't look like she was trying to do anything. I don't know.
Nate, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That was a little too much for me. I'm gonna be honest. That was a little too much for me. I didn't like watching that at all. I feel like you tricked me.
Oh
I
no.
feel like
Oh,
I
no.
feel bamboozled.
Oh no, you felt swindled.
Oh no.
That was terrible to
And
watch.
I'm gonna go jerk off.
What? Okay, Nate, now you made it so much worse. Like,
Yeah, see, this is this thing where people take everything I say seriously. So sometimes I like to go so serious that you can't really, I didn't care. I watched. It was
Here,
fine.
Nate,
I'm joking. Jesus Christ.
Nate,
I'm gonna.
Nate,
What,
watch.
what?
Are you ready?
Yes.
no.
Wait. Let me. This.
Yeah.
Ready?
There we go.
Okay, I
Yeah,
deserve
you
that.
just got Will Smith. Wait, are
Now
we
I have
calling
alopecia. Thanks. I have Thanks.
G.I. Jane
it-
3.
Damn. Do we call it getting Will Smith or getting Chris Rock? Because getting Chris Rock sounds so much cooler than getting
That was
Will
Chris
Smith.
Brown. That was Chris Brown.
Uh,
A little cooler, you know what I mean? Hey Rihanna, we got something coming, baby.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna fire my producer because
Great.
he picked all the articles. The kid hanging out of the car kind of
Is
saved
your
it a little
producer
bit.
you? Is it just you, man? It's like-
He froze. No.
It is me. It is me. I'm one of those ones that blame imaginary people. Oh man. Well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah. This is fun.
I guess the invite to the trash podcast is over.
Yes.
Oh no! You've
Oh, no,
actually
you
proven
just-
yourself trash.
Oh, this is
So
amazing.
no,
You are so worthy.
That mall video got me in.
Dude, really. That was peak. Like,
That was
if
peak.
that
I
was
don't-
like an interview, you flying colors. You need to be on the trash. That was everything.
That was. I don't know why I added that to my collection. I was just blown away. She didn't protect herself. I don't know. I don't know. But we do need a woman president, you know. So.
Yes, we do. Even if
I
she
don't know
is,
if we need
even
one.
if she is a stripper,
I don't know. We'll talk about it
Get
in
her
my
in
men's
there.
rights group later. So
Get her in
we'll
there.
figure out.
Yeah.
I gotta go take a piss. I've been Sarah Jane.
No, I know. Go.
I'm just
Damn.
We'll talk never. I know. And yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Is that?
That's the Midnight in the Bay podcast. That is Nate and Sarah. Where are you guys' Instagrams, real quick?
Oof.
Nate Town 86.
Are you kidding me, guy? Cool.
No, this this is my gamer tag.
Cool.
I don't utilize my Instagram very much, but people can find me on Twitter at Sarah Glam Bruno.
Okay, you heard it first. Go to the liberal place they call Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, go check them out. That was fun, guys. Thank you. Sorry about the dog mall.
Thanks.
God.
Oh, dude,
I won't. I'm not.
it's
sleeping tonight. I feel
educational.
horrible. I feel horrible.
Educational.
Sorry, Nate.
And thank you.
Sarah, you gotta make him feel better now. Hey, Nate, I got you. Sarah, now you gotta make him feel better now.
Oh
Give
yeah.
him a nice back rub.
We're all in the mood now.